Ever wonder what really attracts women?
Mm.
We're doing a deep dive today
Mm.
on this fascinating text that takes a totally different approach
Mm.
from, all that usual dating advice.
Mm.
We're talking like inner confidence, that quiet, self-assured energy. That's what this text says women are drawn to.
And what's really interesting here is how it kind of flips the script.
Yeah.
It emphasizes self-improvement, becoming the best version of yourself, rather than all those outward
Right,
tactics.
right. It's like less about chasing after someone and more about, honestly, becoming more attractive just by being you, the best you.
Exactly. Like, imagine a guy who's just completely absorbed in his passions.
Mm-hmm.
He's not doing it for attention. He's just genuinely lit up from within.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's magnetic because it shows a certain, it is attractive. It shows a certain independence, a confidence that you just don't get from someone who's constantly seeking validation from others.
And there's like actual psychology behind this, right? I
Mhm.
mean, there's this thing called the scarcity principle.
Oh, absolutely.
The less available something is, the more we seem to want it.
It's like limited edition anything. Suddenly everyone wants it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, haven't you noticed someone who's not constantly vying for attention?
Yeah.
They just seem more intriguing.
It's that play hard to get idea, but like for real, it's not a game. It's just you're living your life fully.
You're not trying to be attractive, you just are, by virtue of being fully yourself.
Mm.
And that ties into another thing this text mentions,
What's that?
the halo effect. Like, we associate positive qualities, right?
Mhm.
Confidence, independence, with all these other great traits, even if they're not consciously connected.
It's that subconscious thought process. Okay, if he's that self-assured, he's probably successful at other things too.
Like, he must be interesting, he must be driven, he must have his stuff together. But, okay, here's the thing that I'm curious about. Isn't there a risk, I don't know, of taking this too far?
How so?
Like, if you're so focused on yourself, on your own growth,
No, I see what you mean.
could you become, like, too distant?
Yeah, that's a valid point. There's definitely a balance.
Right.
This text isn't saying become a lone wolf.
Yeah.
You can prioritize yourself, absolutely, have your own passions, but also be open to, to connecting with someone.
Yeah.
It's about being comfortable in your own skin, not shutting yourself off completely.
This text, it puts it so well. It says, a man who is at peace with himself is far more alluring than one who is constantly seeking validation from others.
Oh, I love that.
It's so true.
It is.
Because when you think about it, needing that constant validation from someone else, it can be a little
Can be a bit much.
much, yeah.
Hmm.
But when someone's comfortable with themselves, that's attractive.
It is.
So, listeners, we'd love to hear your take on this. Does this resonate with you? Have you observed this kind of dynamic in your own lives?
This whole deep dive, it really got me thinking, if what this text says is true, if that quiet confidence is that attractive, does this mean we need to shift how we think about dating? About relationships in general? Maybe it's less about, like, trying to win someone and more about, finding another person who's already on that same wavelength.
Two people, yeah, who are already comfortable with themselves.
Exactly.
And then choosing to, to share their lives. It's a really interesting concept. Definitely something to think about.
That's for sure.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. It's been
Fascinating.
fascinating, yeah. Till next time.
See ya.